welcome to the Luscious shop. This is Kelly. So during the holiday seasons, we have a tendency to punish ourselves with food. I'm sure you've been there. I have certainly been there too. It's a mixture of tradition and also coping with the stress of the holiday season. We have a tendency to overeat, punish ourselves with sugary foods, and then New Year's Eve, what do we all do? We have the penance of going on a diet because we've been punishing ourselves for over a month. And I decided that this December I wanted to do things differently. I wanted to love and take care of myself and nurture my body and feel good for the holiday seasons. And how do we do that? Feeding our bodies alkalized foods. So acidic foods are what cause illnesses in our bodies. And acidic foods are meat, dairy, eggs, processed foods, sugars. All those things fester illness both mentally and physically within our bodies. Alkalizing foods help to balance our bodies and make us feel good. Things like fresh fruits and vegetables, grains, steamed veggies, whole foods, plant-based foods are what make our body balanced and feel alive and refreshed. So I'm going to share with you one thing that I'm making this December. It's one of my favorite things. So this is a head of organic kale. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. Bright green, huge. I got this at Whole Foods, organic, for only $3. And there's a lot of ways you can eat kale. You can put it in a smoothie, you can juice kale, you can make kale chips, and today I'm going to make a super simple kale salad. So why eat kale? Kale is an amazing anti-inflammatory, antioxidants. It has vitamins K, C, and A. It has more iron per pound than beef and more calcium per pound than milk. This is your best friend. This is amazing food. So today we're going to make kale salad. 3 ingredients. Couldn't be more simple. Kale, organic kale, an organic lemon, and some salt. That's it. You heard me. 3 ingredients, and you'll see how fast it is to make. So what I do is, first I'm going to clean the kale. So I'm going to take it all off of the stems. Super easy. Just peel them off like that. And then I'm going to save the stems later. I'm going to juice these babies. So I'm going to keep pulling them off. And this is great food to eat. It's tasty, it's simple, you can pack it on the go with you. That's what I'm doing now. I'm running out the door, but I wanted to show you how simple and how easy it is to make. And you can even bring it as a side dish if you're going to a holiday party, or you can make it as a side dish at your own house for a holiday party. But this is easy peasy. And everyone, I didn't even know about kale until I went plant-powered 3 years ago. It was a whole new experience for me when I discovered it. But it's amazing. And everybody has their favorite way to eat it. So all you gotta do is play around with it a little bit, see if you like it better in a smoothie. My mom prefers it in a smoothie. I prefer it in a juice over a smoothie. I also like it in a kale salad and also a kale chip. I think I'm gonna make some kale chips this weekend with the dehydrator. So there'll be a video coming up for that shortly. Alright, so super easy. So we have all of our kale in the solid spinner, and we have all of our stems set to the side. I'm going to pop these in a plastic bag and put them in the fridge for later when I'm all done. And so now I'm going to go over to the sink. I'm going to fill this up with water. I'm going to wash it, spin it dry, and then I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm back. Literally took 2 minutes. We have our kale all washed and spun and dried and ready to go. So what we're going to do now is I got a big bowl. Pop that right in there. Do it with as much zest as you want to. So we got our big bowl, chock full of kale. You see how much is in it. Take my lemon. I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to use a strainer just so I don't have to worry about the seeds. I'm just going to put it on top and squeeze all the lemon juice out. I think I'm going to start with half a lemon and see how we do with that. And then if I feel like I want more, if I want the consistency and the taste to be more lemony, then I'll add more. Because it's always better to start with less because it's easier to add more once it's in. You can't really take it away. So I got all the lemon from half the lemon squeezed in. I'm going to take some salt, pour it on. That's it. Now comes the fun part. You massage it. Yeah, you heard me right. You massage that kale. You start just getting in there, massaging it all around until it's half the size as what you started with. It's fun. It's good to feel your food and love your food and be a part of the process of making it. And what this does, the benefit of putting the lemon and the salt on it, is it breaks the kale down and it makes it easier for our bodies to digest it than just eating it straight up out of the fridge. So like giving our bodies a little helping hand, adding in the salt and the lemon. Alright, so this looks about half the size. Let's take a gander. What do we think? Looks pretty good. Now let's take a taste and see if we want more lemon or if it's just right. That is just right. So this is what I'm going to do. Super easy peasy. I got my mason jar. I have my kale salad. It's made. It's done. And I'm going to pop it in. Right into my mason jar. And when you do this, you can either eat it right away, you can take it with you on the go, or if you let it sit in the fridge, if you let it sit overnight, it breaks it down even more, which is great. So it's totally your choice. You can eat it right away, you can save it for later, and then I have a cover over there, but I'll go get it after this. So that's it. Easy peasy kale salad, super quick, super easy. You eat a jar of this and you are going to feel like you could levitate. So have a happy holiday, have a wonderful plant-powered day, and I'll see you soon.